Okay, John, so here we are in Washington, D.C., and I think you've racked up about 4,500 miles on TrekEast. What are your thoughts so far, and what is your biggest takeaway message?
Several really important themes keep coming back to me along this trek. One is, and these are familiar to most conservationists, but they've really hit home for me in the last 4,500 miles. One is that we really must protect broad buffers along streams and other waterways. We need broad protected riparian buffers everywhere possible. We can get them to protect water quality, which of course benefits people as well as wildlife, to allow for the movement of fish and other aquatic organisms, and to encourage the movement of wide-ranging mammals like wolves and cougars, which also use riparian corridors. Second theme is that we really have to look at our transportation system and realize that it's deadly. We're killing thousands of people and billions of animals every year on our roads because we have cars going everywhere, we have roads almost everywhere. We need to make roads passable for wildlife. We need to put in underpasses and overpasses and lower speed limits, lower nighttime speed limits, driver education. Many steps we need to take so that our roads are not killing so many animals or so many people, and so that they're not fragmenting landscapes so much. A third point I would emphasize, I think everybody agrees on this, we need to reconnect people with nature. We are getting more and more alienated as a society from nature. Our children are more and more often looking at computer or TV screens rather than at the forest or the grasslands or the ocean. We need to do our best to get our kids and our parents, everybody, reconnected with wild nature. Everybody in the country ought to have easy access to wild places, to natural habitat, and that's not the case now. It's another reason for expanding wilderness areas and wildlife refuges and so forth. And another important matter is to restore the missing species, especially the top predators like wolves and panthers. Without wolves and panthers, deer are multiplying to unnaturally high levels. They're browsing out the herb and wildflower layers, and our forests are declining as a result of it. We really need the top predators, especially wolves and panthers, back on the ground, performing their keystone roles, their regulatory roles in keeping the balance of nature. Those are among the main themes that have been occurring to me, but maybe most important, if we're to accomplish the job of protecting an eastern wildway, we need a network of people protecting networks of wildlands. The Wildlands Network itself has begun that big job of creating these networks of people protecting networks of wildlands. I urge everybody to go to the Wildlands Network website, which is simply wildlandsnetwork.org. Join the network, become part of the effort to create and restore these continental wildways.